Hey guys, this is Poet Spice, Jamin Lola Tallulah, and I am here to redo my December daily video that I put out because I was mad last night. My Gemini Junior got stuck. The plates got stuck in it along with a die I just bought. So I'm not a happy camper. So that led me to cleaning and going through my stuff. Because when I get mad, I stress clean. So that's kind of, that's how that goes. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this up. I always have problems with this. So hi, I have like 3 people watching. Scrap-a-doodle 4. How you doing? Where are you from? Definitely share. Let people know that it's going on live. I don't know how you do that, but just share out there. Let people know what's going on. And I'm going to try to pause. Hopefully the internet will do right this time. Last time I did a live, it kind of went wonky. So hopefully, because I just want to be able to see the chat. Okay, so she's from Georgia. Joy! Hi, Joy. And let me know if things go wonky or if you can't see anything or can't hear, if the internet does crazy stuff. Hopefully we can just go and it'll be all right. And so forth. Yay! Anyway, I just did a Facebook Live doing this, and so now I decided I was going to go ahead and do a YouTube Live because not everybody is on my Facebook channel and so forth. I'm also on Instagram as Poet Spice, so you can see me there. And I'm also Poet Spice Biblioscribe on my other channel. So we shall see. And I don't know how much of a lag there is. It seems to be a little bit. You know. Okay, let's see. I was gonna see who else was on board. Move that around. All right, who else is here? I see 7 people, so I know one of those is me on my other channel. But who else is here? And then I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I just wanted to show my new route for December Daily. And what are you guys doing? Are you guys doing December Daily? Are you doing a November Thankfulness? Are you doing December what? What are you guys doing? It's stationary. Okay, so let me continue with my story. So last night I had been die cutting. And my Gemini Junior, which I normally love, the plates get stuck, and then I do the whole thing of like hold the button down, turn it off, turn it on. I did that for like an hour. Nothing. The plates just go made me mad. So then I start stress cleaning. And then I start going through my stash, and I looked through my stash some more this morning to rearrange some stuff, which means of course I see different things, and now I want to change my December daily. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with that and show you what's going on here. So it's still kind of it kind of switched to Art Deco, boho, mix and match kind of thing. I had these, and all of this stuff you'll probably have seen in a haul video somewhere. Hello, there's now 11 people watching. So I had these silver pearl envelopes. Hopefully you can hear me and everything. These silver pearl envelopes, and I got these for real good deal. They were like 50 cents and then 40% off of that. So I got those. Then they had some cardstock as well, but it was this glitter cardstock in these multiple colors. And the sad thing is when I went back, they didn't have any more. Okay, so I did get these. Hi, let me know where you're from and who's on. So once you see the color scheme I've got going, you'll know why I pulled that out again. Crafter's Companion, they had some mirrored cardstock. So this is their rose gold, the mirror and the glitter. Look at that. Is that not fabulous? What? Okay, and then they had black. How hard is it to find good black paper? And then look how shiny that is. Do you see that? That is black, and you can see my ceiling in it. Fabulous. Okay, so I got those out. I had this paper, which you saw from the same Pat Catans, and it's got this gray color. There's a gold, a cream, a white, and then like a black in here. So I've got that. Love the rose gold. Oh my gosh, yes. Isn't that gorgeous? That is fabulous. I love that. So it is awesome. Love it. Then Crafter's Companion had they had a 50% off sale for those who are watching on live. And so I went and got some of the cardstock because one, it's nice cardstock, and then two, they had the colors that they did not have on what. Ooh, what are die cuts? Ooh, child, let me tell you, let me show you. Okay. For example, I can use this. This is a bunch of die cuts together. So you take your die, you cut the paper out, and it's a shape, okay? So whatever the shape is of the die, that's what it will cut out. So this was a tag shape that the die cuts out. And then it has another layer that cuts out the gears. So then when you put them together, so these are all die cuts. Yes. And I never think I know, right? They need to have more of their 300 GSM cardstock. Yeah, they don't. They have, this is 250, which is good, but yeah, so I had to order the other stuff from England. And so here's another example of a die cut. Who was asking for this? Joy? Yeah. So the metal piece looks like this. And then when you cut it out of your paper, you get the same design. So that is a die cut. And you have all the way from very basic and simple. So for example, this is a simple die cut. The outline for her, like it's a stamp with a die. Or you can go all the way up to, ooh, child, honey. I have too many dies to even show. But I'll show you some later. So crazy. Yes. Joy, are you new to my channel? Yeah, you know I love me some dies, and Christmas dies are just ridiculous. If I show you my stash over here, about literally 50% of my stash is Christmas. All right, so they had this lighter one, which I called Morning Mist, and then they had this other blue one that has your two sets and then the glitter that goes with it. So they had all that. Then I pulled out some other pieces of things that I had. So one, if you go to Tuesday Morning, you know how they have those 12 by 12 multi-packs? So this is part of what was left of one, and so there's some pieces in here that I want to mix in possibly. Girl, this is true. Oh my gosh, they have like wonderful paper over in England. And I'm going to show you some. Matter of fact, I might do a comparison, like to show you the thickness of theirs. But hey, Scrappy Tate, it went away. Scrappy Tate. So I also have this one, and I did make a TN out of this before, and then I have this left, and I'm like, this would be fabulous because it's got the purples. It's kind of got that boho as well as Art Deco kind of look to it. With the lace pieces, it can kind of go back. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course, you've got your golds and everything. Are any of you guys doing a December daily? So I just love that. Hopefully the foil's not blinding you. Then this is a Crafter's Companion one as well. And this is 180 GSM, which roughly I figured out looking at the stuff is roughly half. So if it says 180, it's around 90 GSM, or 90 pounds, I should say. At least that's what it seems to be. But this doesn't feel like that. But anyway, this was that big, huge collection. Do it, do it, do it. I have to get mine done because I actually start in November. So, and I like that they did their 12 by 12, but it's the same size as the 6 by 6 prints. So when you see that gorgeousness? What? Okay. Now, once we start getting into the greens and reds, there's probably not going to be too much of that in my book. And you'll see why here in a minute. But this paper is yummy. I think you should do it. You should do it. You should do it. Okay. So then we have that paper. Now, this is what I was looking at that made me change my whole mind as to what I was going to do. Because I was going to go boho, or I was going to go fiesta Christmas, or I was going to go steampunk Christmas. And I still might throw some steampunk in here too, because, you know, I do what I do. So these are hunky-dory papers, and some of them are Kanban. But, so, I know you're going to like pass out because some of it has like a pinky rose color to it. But I'm going to overcome that with blues. So, here you go. So, do you see now what I'm going for? Art Deco. Oh, okay. That is true. Like, some people do pictures like every day. I just do whatever happens. So if I buy some, let me say, look, if y'all know good and well, I'm gonna buy stuff over Black Friday and all that kind of stuff. So when I buy new items, I tend to put that in my book too. So I might take a picture, or like if it's a stamp I got, I'll just put that in there. But mine tend to be a lot journaly. And then so they had this piece in here with all these, and so you can see how the colors are starting to mix. So you got the little boho with the leaves kind of going in this piece here. She's like, I forget too. I think it's one of those things that you just have to decide if you're going to do it, then you're going to do it. And some people don't journal every day. Like every now and then I'll skip a day, but it helps me. It helps me at the end of the year to kind of like relax and stuff. So then you can see how we went kind of boho-ish with these colors. Now, obviously, I'm not going to use best wishes or birthday wishes, but you have the same piece here, and then this little piece over here to pull that out. And then, of course, see the blue coming in? Then you've got the Art Deco again. Yeah. So definitely share if you guys are on and let me know. Aren't they gorgeous? I just love them. I have to look between the screen and the thing. Well, see, there you go. Yeah. Just decide what it is. And then, you know, some people don't like it. So, you don't have to do it. Yeah, you could do a reminder too, something like that. Or, you know, like if you, I've never done this because even though I love my technology and stuff, I am a paper and pencil kind of girl still. The info keeps dropping. What's dropping? Is the internet connection acting stupid again? Are we good? I don't know. Okay, fine there. All right, I'll just keep going. So here's some other paper from Hunky Dory. Now, did you hear that paper? Listen. You see how thick that is? Okay, that's a paper from England. Now, let me get, here's a Christmas one from Recollections. Oops, let's do this. Okay, now we heard the Hunky Dory paper. You hear that? And this is like our thick paper. You hear that? So, yeah. Love paper from England. Love that crap. Now they do have some thinner paper, but in general, it's thicker than ours. Which is gorgeous. All right, let me go ahead and speed up here. So here's one of those. This is a Kanban paper. And then, there you go. All right, well, hopefully, here, let's see if this goes. We'll see if that helps. I'm not streaming, but I was streaming the comments, so maybe that'll help. The only thing is I might miss your comments now, so if I didn't see it, then just say it again, and I'll try to catch it. So there's that. What's up, my girl, Kelly? All right, so then you have this one. And now, like, see, this is what I said. You see how that pink is coming in too much? But look at that. Look at that blue right there. And then I can always cover that pink up with something. So, now these deep cranberry colors, I like those. But that whole, like, I am beautiful in pink. That's never been me. Then, this is another Kanban paper. Yeah. She's Halloween and I'm Christmas. Like, my Halloween probably will fit in 2 bins, if 2 bins of stuff. And then my Christmas is literally 50%, if not more, of my die, stamp, or whatever. So there's this one, and then it's just this blue piece. But now, you see how that starts to work together? There's 2 of these in that purple color. And then here you go with this. Now, like I said, this part doesn't bother me. This little pink over here is a little too light, but we can cut that with some black and some blue. Then this one, so you've got this, and you've got these. And so see how they have this cream piece in there? Then you can start pulling in these like off-color greens and everything in there. You know you are at that in a back. Girl, you know, I know. So here's this, and then look, so you got the roses, but then you also have these leaves, which kind of look like feathers at the same time. So that's going to let me to bring in my leaves and feathers and stuff from the boho. And then, of course, you know, love this because it's freaking blue. And then this, I love this paper right here. I wish I had more than 1 sheet of it, but I only have this one. Because they only give you 1 sheet in the hunky-dory pieces. Okay, so that is what made me want to change my mind. But then see when you put all these colors together? So see how this like weird kind of green actually kind of works? Oh, heavens, no, I'm not a pink girl. Not at all. I can deal with some of these mauve colors because they've got the other blue and stuff around it. And like I said, like deep colors, where's that dress at? I can't find it. But like the deep colors that are burgundy, that I can deal with. But this light pink stuff, that gets on my nerves. So when I cut my pages, you know, a lot of that will be cut off or covered up. So as you can see, it's like going to go Art Deco boho. Then I have these, like these. This is beautiful. Look at this. Look how beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Come on now. You know. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Then I had some dazzles. Now, these are very red and green, which obviously doesn't work very well, but you can go back and color over these with your alcohol markers to change the color. So I'm going to try that to see if I can get it to a color, some colors that I like. If not, then I just won't use them. Then I have these dazzles. I've got black ones that have the rose pattern in it. So see, so even like, where's that pink page that I'm not real thrilled about? And now purple, I love purple. Okay, so see how it's like really light and girly, except for these mauve pieces. See what happens as soon as you throw that black on there? Yeah, buddy. Cover some of that mug up. So you got that. Then you have the feathers again in this like rose goldy color. All right. Then you have that like harsh kind of gold that looks kind of green. And more black. And then they have this brown one, so you could throw some little cups in there and so forth. And then these snowflakes. Look at the snowflakes. Fabulous. So this is what made me kind of like, you know, change what I was going to do. And then, so look, just push all that over there. Just push it all over there. Oh my gosh. What are you guys working on? Tell me what you guys are working on. Okay. Now, are you ready for the dies? Are you ready to see the dies? Because you know that's part of why I changed my mind as well. I have tons of Christmas, all the way from cute to uber fancy. But I have these couture dies, and they're awesome. So first, we have these, and they're ornaments. So I don't know why they did it upside down, but so if you see the ornament here, and it's got the little thing for it, and each one has the layer of holly. So I was playing out with that just to see what was going on. There you go. So that's the biggest ornament, and then all the layers. And then I use some of that gilding wax. Altered book of fall projects. Hey Dawn, how you doing? All right, yeah, there's my ring. I do wire. I feel like I'm flipping you off. I do wire jewelry. I have for years. I did wire jewelry long before my paper stash was as big as it is. Yep. So this is one that I made years ago. And see, I either like jumbo or itty bitty. So it is huge. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. So there you go with that. Love it. All right, so there's that die. Thank you. I'm working on a hot mess. Well, I did a little quick tour of my craft room on the Facebook Live I was doing. Hey, left-hand crafter. And yeah, we're not going to, you talk about a hot mess. What? Mm-hmm. All right, so then I have this couture die, and it has this snowflake detail. Right, because these were part of the same set. Now let me show you how big this die is. And there's what? 3 layers? 4. There's 4 of them. So, see how big that die is? Huge. And I have big old man hands. I know one thing, I'm getting hungry. I've been up since 7 o'clock and I have not had anything to eat yet. All right, then in that collection you have these corner pieces. And they look like this. And the fun thing about this is you can use them, you know, you can use it as a cut-in detail, like, you know, put it together to make it layered. Or you can use that as the backing and then put this in and make it a layer. So you got it layered up that way. Or you can just cut this into your paper so you have it that way. The other thing that is really good about these couture dies is they always give you the right and the left. So, you know, like usually one company will just give you this die, and then if you try to turn it the other way, it looks weird. They give you both, which is awesome. Love them. And you can get, well, I don't know if you can, you probably still can't get these particular dies, but you can get the couture brand off of Create and Craft. Love to have so cut off your first. Okay, I only got to read half the comment. What did it say? Okay, and then so here's this one. There should be, no. There's 3 pieces. So you have this. So see how you do this? You can have this, it cuts on this edge, but not down here. But if you want it to cut all the way out, then you can have that. If you want to have the shape, you can just have that. Or if you want to have this with that piece cut out, you can have that. See, so their dies are really fabulous the way they design them. Yeah, they're expensive, but these I actually got cheap. I was like, woohoo! Now these I did not get cheap. These were the next set. What? Yeah, I got them for less than what they were. Because y'all know I don't pay full price, right? I don't pay full price for hardly anything. And because full price for a set, like it comes in a box like this. And you get 3 sets, a CD-ROM, and like an instruction book kind of thing. Girl, they are $116. You know I ain't paying that. So this one is the Nutcracker and the clock from the Nutcracker. And then they have swirly stuff here. So they actually interlock like a gatefold, but you don't have to make them interlock. So you could just cut this out or cut that one out. Then you have this detail here. Is that not fabulous? What? Okay, fabulous. So that will be fun to play with. Then you have this rocking horse. I know, I love couture dies. And then so here's the rocking horse thing. So once again, here's a cut edge all the way at the top, but this would stay on your paper. You can use this die, then you can cut it off your paper. You can use just this die, shape the edge of your, it goes 2 different ways. You could shape it this way, or if you turned it around on your paper, you could shape it the other way. Is that not cool? And then you have this piece, which would stay in your paper, or you can turn the die back around. Or if you put that piece there, right, it'll cut that part out. So awesome. This would also be cute for a baby card. You could do this for a baby card. Awesome. I mean, couture dies are fabulous. They don't release a lot, though. They release once a year, once every 18 months or so. Then this one is gorgeous. And I sent this one to Kelly last year for her Christmas card. I have to say, I did like that Christmas card a lot. So here she is with her little clock. She's got her little thing here. And you have this edge piece so that if you wanted to, you could cut this part out and this side would stay in your cardstock. Or you put that piece on like that and the whole thing will cut out like a topper. Fabulous. Fabulous. I keep saying it, but it's a couture die. You can't help it. All right, so these are defining moments. Now, these are not necessarily Christmas, but they would be cool for Christmas. Okay, somebody put a comment and it just faded away. So you have the shoes and the bag. Every time I see this one, I think of So Good All. Y'all know So Good All on here on YouTube? I don't know why. It just makes me think of her. And then you have these Art Deco letters or Art Nouveau letters. So you know they'll probably end up in my December Daily. And this one is the perfume bottle, but it has that Art Deco background. And then the teapots with the little pieces there. So cute. And I'm not a coffee drinker at all. Makes my stomach hurt. I don't even like the smell of coffee. But tea, I can drink tea all day long. That's tea right there. So those were the dies, the couture dies that I want to use, which will mix lovely with that. Here, let me move these back over. Okay, then, so tell me, what do you got? What is your favorite die or paper pad or whatever that you have out or thinking about for Christmas? Did anybody go get those Michael's Hot Buys that had Christmas paper out? I only saw a couple of them in people's videos, so Michael's is at 45 minutes away. Oh, my tea is gone. Michael's is 45 minutes away from me, so I don't go there very often. Okay, now I had this penguin die from Creative Expressions. I got this from England too, from Ochanda. So, by the way, if you're on here and you want to shop Ochanda, which is a UK crafting channel, and you've never purchased from there, I have a 30% off code that you can use to your whole first order 30% off, which is a pretty nice deal. So I got that one because it's so cute. Adorable. And all the swirlies help bring it up a little bit, you know. Then I have these two Spellbinder ones. And like I said, this is not even a tip of the iceberg when it comes to, you know, my Christmas. But I like these, so I figured that could be something I could use as well. And hold on just a second. I need to try to, my battery's dying on my phone. So let me see if I can plug it up to my computer without knocking you guys off. Please post, greatly appreciate it. Post what, Hans? Oh, the code? Yes, I'll post the code. You would think I'd know it by heart by now, but I don't. And I should. Hopefully that charged the phone. Okay, the last comment went by too fast. It said, I would like to see, but then I don't know what it said after that. All right, phone, charge. Oh, some of them cut out. I'll have to do a separate video because then I'll have to redo my, I'll have to take all this off and move my machine over. but I can cut some of them out. Or let me know which ones you would like to see in particular, and then I can do those first. And then also let me know if you want to see it in a live or if you just want to see it recorded, because I can do either one. It's just a matter of I can't cut them out right now because I'll have to move everything and then reset, and it'll take too long. But I can redo it on a different one. All right, so then I have these embossing folders that I just showed. Where do you put all your die cuts? Um, everywhere. It's so ridiculous. I actually am not that much of a I don't know what, I'm not very organized, I guess, to some people. I have a big, huge box underneath here where I put die cuts when I've used them. So say if I cut 20 die cuts and I only use up 10, then I'll put them in a bag and I throw them in this box that's under my desk. Then, okay, so the grandfather clock, and I'll put them in bags, like little Ziploc bags. So for example, actually, well, no, that's what you call it. I had one around here. I'll just put them in bags like this. And then after they get full, I just stick them in that bin. Sometimes I stick them in envelopes and then I give them away. Sometimes after I've cut a bunch of them, I'll sell them as well. Bad to do. Number one, craft supplies cost too much, and storage costs, it costs just as much. And then two, you got to do what works for you. I'm a person who, like, if I showed you my craft room right now, you'd be like, oh my God, how does she ever find anything? She's got crap everywhere. But I'm a type of person who has to see their stuff. So even when I'm quote unquote clean my craft room, if somebody else walked in here, they'd be like, well, you didn't even do anything. I'm like, yes, I did. I know exactly where everything is now. So you have to do what works for you. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't matter. I think, they have these wonderful, fabulous craft rooms where everything has its place, and, it's all perfect, and but they have it's all in cabinets and stuff. I would love to have my space look like that, but then I would never craft because I'm like, I can't see anything. Like, where's this? Where's that? Blah, blah. It's terrible. Now, for some people that works. For me, it does not. So here's this other, and it creates a whole card in one die. And yeah, but now you can cut it and do, yeah. So you gotta do what works for you. If it works, do it, girl. All right, this tonic die, it has multiple layers. And at first I was like, I don't want this die. It looks all cartoony and stuff. But then I saw it done in some, oh my gosh, it was so pretty. Plus it has a blister pack so you can do like a shaker with it. These tonic dies, I just got these this week too. They all came together. I mean, you could buy them separately, but it's always better just to buy the bunch because it's cheaper. Especially on Hochanda. If you do shop on Hochanda, here's a tip for you. A lot of times, especially after the initial launch or whatever, a lot of times they'll have each thing individually, but then they'll have a bundle. Well, by the time you pay for two individual things, you for a couple dollars less, or maybe a couple dollars more, like literally a few dollars more. Okay, what's it doing? What about now? Did it pixelate or what did it do? I don't know. This is what annoys me about these live videos, because you never know what it's gonna do. Has it straightened out? Still? All right, what's going on here? Nothing yet? Still crappy? Come on, come on, come on. All right, I'm just going to stop and then I'll come right back, see if that helps. All right, bye you guys. I'll come back. If I can figure out how to stop.